in the quarter.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Morris into the lane. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. It's on Thaddeus Young.
And Marcus Morris is nicknamed Mook. He has a twin brother, older by 7 minutes, named Markeith. Both brothers played at Kansas, drafted 13th and 14th in the same year, eventually played for the same pro team. That is joined at the hip.
Donald Sloan's checked in for Jarrett Jack. So he gets them both. And looking at the Morris brothers' careers through last season, the one area they haven't been joined at the hip in is in performance. Markeith has shown steady improvement over his first 4 years.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Here's Sloan, guarded by Jackson. 20 feet out. No good. Pistons leading by 8. The tray. The rebound by Young. Young's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Here's Sloan. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And again, it's the Nets missing. Jackson. No good. And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. Pistons lead by 8. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And the final period of play just about to start. Nets trail by 8. Here's Sloan, and on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Marcus Morris is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Screen by Young. Now the dish to Ellington. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Young outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the basket by Harris.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
Screen by Young. Young, a screen on Jackson. Down low. And it's sent back by Drummond. And he's able to get it back. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Thaddeus Young. It's Drummond with the drive.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got the chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach had to say to his team. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
The Nets making a switch here. Jack's checked in. Here's Jackson. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. It's Drummond with the drive. Here's Caldwell Pope, Ellington defending, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Well, Marcus Morris in this one, he's got 8 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, and Brooklyn making a change here. Lopez is checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Pistons leading by 7. Here's Caldwell Pope. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Stolen away. Here's Jackson. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Jackson's got 22. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And stolen by Drummond. Now Detroit moving it up. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists in the game. They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Brooklyn ball.
Ellington kicks to Bogdanovich. Lopez inside, defended by Drummond. Back to Lopez. Rebound, Detroit. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Morris. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
2 shots.
And Morris drops them both. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And Jack kicks to Lopez. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
2 shots, gentlemen.
And for Brook Lopez, disappointing start to last season. The season before, he had played only 17 games, so he wanted to make an impact right off the bat. It just didn't work out.
Yeah, you know, he missed the first 2 games altogether with the foot injury and comes back to play pretty well, then hurts his back. Out for 8 more games, comes back again. He's benched in favor of Miles Plumlee. Just a very disjointed year for Lopez.
And for Lopez, last year was the first time since he was a rookie that he didn't start every game. I mean, that is a huge shot to your confidence. I don't care who you are or what your circumstances, but you know what? At the end, he rose above it.
You know, on the topic of Lopez last season, ugly beginning, but things got beautiful over the last 2 months. 55% shooting, nearly 20 and 10 a game, some of the best numbers of his career.
Jack against Jackson. And Jack kicks to Young. Some solid defense from Harris.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Morris, no good. Nets trail by 15. Jack passes to Young, and Bogdanovich kicks to Lopez. And Jack, here we go. He's off from 17 feet. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Pistons.
I agree, Steve, and this is a game where the defense, Clark Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created extra possessions for him too, Kevin. Scoring opportunities they cashed in on, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory tonight.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Reggie Jackson. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Both free throws good from Jackson. 58 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Sloan, guarded by Jackson. Here's Sloan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off inside. Here's Jackson. Inside. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Brown.
Oh, that athletic ability there.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while. Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
Jackson off target. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Reggie Jackson. The entire second half was just phenomenal. You could see there was no way he was going to let them lose.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
This play tonight, Ernie, was finally a bright spot for them because, they had a very rough stretch of games. It's been a while since their last win, and he was not content on playing a supporting role and letting them lose another one. He came on strong, took over, and put an end to the losing streak.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.